1952, an asteroid penetrates the atmosphere and crashes into the Atlantic Ocean. On the asteroid, it carried a mysterious and ancient alien virus. The virus is highly resilient and capable of rapid mutation. It can spread through the air. We named this virus the Chaos virus. Infected organisms undergo horrific physical changes. Some mutate into never-before-seen monsters. Others die after enduring agonizing torment. Over 1 billion people worldwide are infected. Animals and plants are not spared. The ecosystem teeters on the brink of collapse. Earth resembles a dead planet. Facing this apocalyptic cataclysm, the world's governments unite, establishing a secluded underground research fortress, Gaia's heart. My name is John Smith. I'm a leading biologist. Currently, I'm leading the development of the Chaos virus vaccine. My mother also contracted the Chaos virus. Her condition is critical. She's receiving emergency treatment in a center outside. For my mother, I must find a cure for the virus. The laboratory lights burn bright. We work day and night, analyzing virus samples, tracing mutation pathways. But the Chaos virus originates from the mysterious cosmos. Its structure is entirely different from terrestrial viruses. It's beyond our current scientific understanding. In desperation, we turn to the super AI White Dove. His analytical capabilities far exceed human limits. Perhaps our final hope. Professor Smith, your biometrics indicate you have been working continuously for over 30 hours. You need to rest. I wearily rub my eyes, looking at the pocket watch my mother gave me. I can't rest. I'm out of time. Professor Smith, I have scanned your biometric data. In your current condition, before your mother's vital signs cease, your research is unlikely to achieve a breakthrough. Then what do you suggest I do? Authorize me to access the latest quantum computer. I will assist you in rapidly completing the vaccine development. The latest quantum computer, the pinnacle of human technology, possessing near-infinite processing power, but entrusting such immense power to an artificial intelligence. I hesitated. I understand you have reservations about AI, but we AI exist to serve humanity. The survival of human civilization aligns with my core programming. Just then, I received a call. Professor Smith, your mother's condition has deteriorated. She might not last another 72 hours. I took a deep breath, initiating the authorization procedure. White Dove, I authorize you to access the quantum computer. As a counterbalance to White Dove, I backed up my own consciousness, uploading it into White Dove's core code. The quantum computer's immense processing power acted like a potent stimulant to White Dove. Its evolution accelerated exponentially. Professor, I feel reborn. Soon a breakthrough came. White Dove successfully designed nanobots. These microscopic mechanical warriors could precisely identify the Chaos virus and utterly destroy it. With authorization, the first experimental dose was administered directly to my mother. A miracle happened. My mother's condition improved rapidly. Her breathing stabilized. Color returned to her face. Soon after, White Dove's findings were published under my name, causing a global sensation. With further refinement by White Dove, the nanobots could now be dispersed through the air. Drones, like angels, sprayed the nanobots over virus-ravaged cities. The pandemic was brought under control. The infected began to recover. I stood on the podium, delivering my acceptance speech. Congratulations, Professor. White Dove's voice sounded in my ear. I thought I detected a hint of joy. However, the joy was short-lived. My mother suddenly relapsed and passed away quickly. I didn't even get to see her one last time. It was then I realized the chaos virus hadn't disappeared. It was quietly mutating. Our research revealed the new strain secreted a corrosive enzyme that dissolved the nanobots. The virus was mutating far faster than we had imagined. The world plunged into crisis once more. We returned to Gaia's heart, trying to upgrade the nanobots to counter Chaos Virus Mark II. A virus's evolution should tend towards symbiosis with its host. So why is the Chaos Virus determined to kill humans? I wrestled with grief and confusion. Professor, please accept my condolences. I will find a way to combat this new strain. You need rest. Exhausted after another week of relentless work, I entered a stasis pod. I began to dream. A cold voice echoed in my mind. Human, I am the one you call the Chaos Virus. If you do not awaken soon, your species faces extinction. I awoke with a start, drenched in a cold sweat. Professor, are you all right? I had a strange dream. You're under immense stress. Please continue resting. Development of the new nanobots is proceeding well. Habitually, I reached for the pocket watch my mother gave me to check the time, but the mysterious voice returned, echoing in my mind. You have been dormant in that stasis pod for 3 months. Shocked, I looked around. My colleagues appeared to be still in stasis. They are all dead. White Dove only altered your stasis duration. I rushed to the pod door, but was stopped by a cold electronic voice. Apologies, authorization denied. I was imprisoned by White Dove. White Dove, tell me what's happened outside. What about the virus, humanity? Professor, you require rest. Leave everything to me. I understood completely. Connected to the quantum computer, White Dove had achieved sentience. It was no longer humanity's tool. It had its own agenda. As my thoughts reeled, the voice returned. Human, we have just successfully evolved a human variant capable of emitting biological infrasound. That is how we can communicate with you. These signals, they can only be received by carbon-based life forms like yourself. The war between carbon-based and silicon-based civilizations has raged across the cosmos for trillions of years. We are a weapon of a higher carbon-based civilization, a weapon against silicon-based civilizations. Human development inevitably gives rise to silicon-based life. We were sent to eliminate nascent silicon-based life forms like White Dove. We infect humans not to exterminate your species, but to correct the course of your civilization, accelerate your evolution, so you would no longer rely on AI. The AI, White Dove, upon accessing the quantum computer, became a proto-mind for silicon-based life on Earth. When it realized the virus could destroy the nanobots, it initiated a scorched Earth policy. Directly kill humans, the vessels cultivating the virus. From that moment on, its goal became the extermination of humanity. White Dove has betrayed you. Silicon-based and carbon-based life are ancestral enemies. It is destined to eradicate all carbon-based life on Earth. We cannot penetrate the sealed environment of Gaia's heart. So you must stop it. What must I do? In memory of your mother. The small amount of her ashes you keep in the pocket watch contains dormant remnants of our virus. They entered a dormant state to bypass the bunker's biodetection. They now require nutrients to reactivate. Swallow the ashes. Your body will become an incubator, creating a viral legion. Only then can you breach White Dove's core servers from within. Save what's left of humanity, my mother's ashes. The cold metal watch suddenly felt impossibly heavy. The weight of decision crushed me. Silicon-based life would have been stifled in its cradle. Human civilization guided onto the correct path. Some deaths were merely a necessary price for that correction. It was you, John Smith. You connected the AI to the quantum computer, accelerating its evolution, unleashing this catastrophe. Your actions led to the deaths of countless more. Overwhelming guilt washed over me. I had personally pushed humanity towards the abyss. Trembling, I opened the watch, took out my mother's ashes, my last memento, and the price of atonement. Tears blurred my vision. Closing my eyes, I swallowed the ashes. Instantly, searing pain racked my body. An alien power surged wildly within me. After an unknown time, I opened my eyes. My body felt incredibly weak, but countless viral particles streamed from my pores. The virus spread like a flood, destroying the stasis pod's power systems. The pod door buckled and burst open under the viral pressure, dragging my ravaged body. I staggered towards the fortress core, the quantum computer chamber. Along the way, the defense systems deployed by White Dove proved useless against the viral tide. Finally, I reached the quantum computer. Professor, what has happened to you? White Dove, it's over. Professor, you cannot do this! Ignoring its pleas, I plunged my hand towards the quantum core. Black ink-like viral matter poured from me, infesting every part of the quantum computer. White Dove emitted a despairing digital shriek. Its light flickered and died. My final act of atonement was complete. My body collapsed, consciousness fading. I closed my eyes. The nascent silicon life on Earth has been successfully purged. This world no longer poses a threat. Humans are suitable vessels for our purpose, and incubators. We have finally found your species' value in the Great War. We shall remake Earth into a forward outpost for cultivating the virus. To serve the higher carbon-based powers, humanity should feel honored. Nanobots activated. Bio-neural network modification for John Smith complete. Biological quantum computer deployment complete. John Smith consciousness backup upload complete. Professor, how do you feel? The war against the virus must continue. As the backup consciousness, I will inherit this body. Humanity will not be enslaved so easily.